2023. If you're ready to call the roll call, please.
Yes, yeah, just about. Ms. Ware? Present. Mr. Taylor?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Clement?
You're fine. Here.
Sorry?
Here.
Mr. Fowler?
You have the wrong day listed on your agenda.
It doesn't matter, it's the same one.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we have to do is, I believe, swear in Mr. Booth.
Mr. Booth, please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. I, Justin Booth. Do hereby solemnly swear. Do hereby solemnly swear. That I will. That I will. Support the Constitution of the United States. Support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Ohio. The Constitution of the State of Ohio. And the Charter and laws of the City of Nelsonville, Ohio. And the Charter and laws of the City of Nelsonville, Ohio. Not be influenced. Not be influenced by any consideration. By any consideration. Except that of merit and fitness. Except that of merit and fitness. In the appointment or discharge of employees. In the appointment or discharge of employees. Not make or authorize. Not make or authorize. The expenditure of public money. The expenditure of public money. Otherwise than for. Otherwise than for. Adequate consideration. Adequate consideration. And efficient service to the City of Nelsonville. And efficient service to the City of Nelsonville, Ohio. Faithfully, honestly, and impartially. Faithfully, honestly, and impartially. In all other respects. In all other respects. Discharge the duties. Discharge the duties. Of my office. Of my office. As member of council of the City of Nelsonville. As member of council of the City of Nelsonville. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Okay. Next order of business is to elect the president and vice president of council.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Grace.
Okay, well, first, we're gonna do the nomination for president first. So, okay.
I nominate Greg.
For president,
For president.
and I second it.
Okay.
I nominate Greg Clement for president. I'll second that.
Any other nominations? Okay.
I do have a question though. Based on, bless you, based on pending litigation currently, is it appropriate for Mr. Smith to be in that role of president?
Are you directing the question to me?
I'm just asking the question.
Okay, well, I'll
If you, I mean, I guess it is kind of a legal question. So,
Well, I don't have anything at the moment to add, but
okay.
I mean, I feel that the courts have already spoken several times about his ability to be on council. And if he has the ability to be on council, then he should be able to hold any and all positions.
Motion to call a vote.
Second.
Call the roll on that.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a motion on the floor with a second to call the question. That's on council rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will start with Mr. Smith.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, you're up first for
Who are you voting
the
for?
nomination of president.
Okay, let her call.
Clerk, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Ms. Ware?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
No.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Clement?
No.
Ms. Sonic? Yes. Mr. Booth?
No.
Mr. Fowler?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a majority. Where will we go with that?
Now, the second one is to nominate a vice president.
I'll nominate Greg Clement.
I'll second.
I'd like to nominate Rita.
Okay, call the roll on Greg Clement.
Did somebody second that?
Oh, I'll second Rita. I'll call the roll on Greg Clement.
Second. Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
No.
Mr. Clement, Gotcha.
Yes.
Ms. Sonic,
I'm sorry, who are we bringing on now?
Greg
Vice
Clement.
President.
For vice president.
No.
Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Mr. Flowers.
No.
Okay, call the roll on Rita.
I'm sorry, I didn't vote on that one.
Oh, go
Well,
ahead.
I heard you say yes.
No, I did not vote on this one.
Oh.
And my
I'm sorry.
answer is no.
Thank you, Rita.
You're welcome.
Okay, call the roll on Rita.
Mr. Clement,
No.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Sonic,
Yes.
Mr. Booth,
No.
Mr. Flowers,
Yes.
Ms. Wynn,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
No.
Okay. Number 3 is discuss and reappoint appointment administrative officers. And I hereby make a motion that council hire Susan as our council clerk.
I second that motion. Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Sonic? Yes. Mr. Booth?
Yes.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Ms. Wynn?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Clement?
Yes. Okay, the next is to ask everybody what committees they want on. Rita?
I would like to be on the Judiciary and the Finance Committee.
Okay. Taylor?
Yep,
Corey?
three committees.
Well-
Okay, then the other one would be Utilities.
Okay. Corey?
I mean, I've been serving on utility as of currently. I'll take, that's fine with me. Police and fire would be another one that I would like to be part of. And Parks and Rec.
Greg?
Park and Rec, Police and Fire, and Judiciary.
I'm gonna take what's ever left, so. Nancy?
I too would like to be on police and fire, finance, and judicial.
Okay. Justin?
I'll be the first one to say street then.
Okay.
Street, utility and parks and rec.
Okay. Johnny?
What's that?
I don't know.
I mean,
Just say what you wanna be on and I'll try to
I'd
work
like to
it.
be on the police and fire,
Yeah,
and I would like to be on the judicial. And I would like to be on the, parks and rec.
okay, I'll try to work it out as everybody gets as much as they want. I mean,
And
and I'll have it done by Monday night. But I'll try to work it out, and I'm gonna take what's left, so I'll try to work it out where everybody gets what they're, and then I'll present it Monday night. Huh? One person did. Did you take?
And I think only one person picked the street also.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. You get Johnny said it'd be street. It says number 5, council members sign and submit a code of conduct. Now, when we met Monday night, we agreed that the agenda for tonight would be it would be the same agenda as Monday night. So I make a motion that be removed from the agenda and turned back to committee on the first council meeting.
This is a duly passed ordinance for the city of Nelsonville.
Yeah.
Well,
I
this,
second the motion.
Now,
You
it
can send it
is,
back to committee, but it has to be signed by ordinance currently.
no, it doesn't have to be signed. It's a horrendous violation of the First Amendment.
Yes, it is.
And I refuse to sign it. And if any competent attorney looks at this thing, they're gonna laugh it out of this council chamber. So, it's my thoughts, myself, I personally am not gonna sign it. If you wanna try to do something about that, have at it, but I'm not gonna sign it. I am gonna put it back in committee to be studied and have the lawyer look at it and make recommendations to change it.
You know, the previous city attorney did examine this.
You know, I have no trust in that.
Okay.
Because I've had two other attorneys look at it and say, oh my God, so
I believe it's, and
there is a motion, a second, call the roll.
Exactly.
Ms. Sonic? Yes. Mr. Booth?
No.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Ms. Glenn?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor?
No.
Mr. Clement?
No.
Yes.
Mr. President, what was this in reference to then, just so I have it on my list of things to look at? Here, it's right here. Okay.
And I don't know the ordinance number, but that was that you can have it, you can have
Oh,
that
this
copy.
copy, okay, yeah.
Mr. Smith, if I could ask, what committee will that be turned back to?
Judicial.
I believe that was Mr. President, not Mr. Smith.
Yes, exactly.
No comment from the council or from
Clerk,
the
please
citizens, please. Thank
advise
you.
who was going to be staying when we voted and so forth, because it's not been said out loud.
What's that now?
When we have voted on different issues at this point in time, it's been motioned and second, but it's not been said out loud what the outcome was.
Oh, okay. That motion passed, and I'll try to remember to do that.
Okay.
Greg passed. And Rita passed, and that passed.
And I'll try, that's a good point, Nancy, and I'll try to remember to,
Past 4-3.
yeah. I wasn't writing it down because I'm sitting here watching Susan write it down, but I should have said that. No, I'm sorry.
No, I
Yeah.
just thought she was out loud.
Let me look to see what the next agenda thing is. Oh, discuss an appropriation for the volunteer fire department. And Harry, you want to tell council what that's about?
So, the idea was given to Tom, not by me, to make it, for the city to donate, towards the funds that the fire department does, like the toy giveaway and the Jeff Arnold Scholarship Fund that we have. We really haven't been doing very many fundraisers this year, because we asked the community for a lot anyways with all the PR stuff that we do. And I think in some discussions with Taylor, I think that there would probably have to be maybe, or should be some ordinance, some resolution language on that versus.
So you're talking about $2,000 to the volunteer fire department to do like Christmas baskets?
It would go
toys?
direct, yes, it would go directly into the Jeff Arnold Scholarship Fund that we have started.
Sorry to interrupt. So I didn't hear him say 2,000. You said 2,000.
Well,
So is that what the amount that you
That was
recommending?
that was the amount that was talked about, and I split that between the two funds, the Jeff Arnold Scholarship Fund and the, and going towards purchasing of more toys. Every year I purchase toys, the toy giveaway, and we usually throw in $1,000 to $1,500 extra every year and purchase toys. That way, if something happens, the volunteers can keep this event going if money doesn't come in.
So, Mr. President, I would suggest we set that before the police and fire to discuss, and then
Well,
have legislation come out for that.
It's my understanding if we want to do it, we should do an ordinance Monday night because they're running short of funds. Is that correct, Harry?
So, the fund for the toys doesn't have much in it at all.
So in order,
Who's Carrie? I'm sorry.
I said Harry.
Oh, Harry.
I'm sorry.
Also, we will be doing the shopping for that event this weekend. So maybe if, it doesn't come to fruition, it doesn't sound like it will, if the city could do something to go towards the Jeff Arm Scholarship Fund, that'll help us because we still have a couple months
Well,
on that.
I talked to Taylor, and it's definitely gotta be ordinance.
Okay.
I asked Taylor about it, what, yesterday or today or something, I don't remember.
So if
when.
the city has an interest in any type of donation towards the volunteer,
Well, the ordinance could come in Monday if you wanted to put the shopping off till Monday night. We could put a suspension of the rules and a emergency clause on it and bring it in Monday night. If that would be acceptable to council.
let's just do it for the Jeff Arm Scholarship Fund, okay?
Okay,
Let's just do it for that. That way it's earmarked for that fund. And we'll take care of the toys with our,
with what money you have?
yes, yes.
So they can go through committees then, like it should.
Yeah, it can. It could go
They can say whatever the city wants.
with finance maybe. We'll put it in the finance.
Okay.
And we do not ask the city for donations.
Harry, with whoever calls the finance committee, can you go to help them draw up the, so you can get it to the attorney and stuff? Okay. Let's see what. Okay, there's something here that we can either do it out in public or we can do it in executive session. It is discuss the compensation of the law director. Now, we could do it out here in the open, or we can legally, by 121-22, we can do it in executive session. So what's council's pleasure on that?
I think you start discussing the appointment and pay of a city employee, you set a precedent. I think it should be done in executive like it always has been.
Why keep
Why?
it secret?
It won't be a secret. We have to come out here and announce it. It's just a discussion would be an executive session. Once we decided what it was going to be, we have to come out here and pass an ordinance for the law director's pay. So I have no problem being an executive session. I just wanted to bring up that it is allowable under executive session and get counsels. So if someone want to make a motion for executive session?
I'll make a motion to go into executive.
Okay, okay. There is 3 things here for executive session. Discuss the appointment and compensation of the law director. Discuss pending litigation with the attorney, and I don't think there's anything to discuss right now because we were going to discuss Mr. Hunter's, and I don't think we have anybody that has any knowledge on that because Tom's out and we'd have to bring the little machine in. An executive session to plan for bargaining session and employee contracts. And the last that Tom told me that because the union rep wanted a 30-day extension, he agreed to a 30-day extension. So we really had nothing to discuss about that. Originally, he wanted to go in executive session and tell council what his plans were for the bargaining agreement. If he's there, can you ask him if he still wants to do that?
He's on the phone.
Can you hear?
Yeah,
Mr. Jimmy?
I'd like to do that, just for a minute if I could.
Okay, can we take the machine in an executive session?
You could just bring a cell phone and call him in there.
Okay, we'll just call you from a cell phone in there. So you made the motion, I'll second it.
Or second, Corey second.
Oh, Corey second it. I want to invite in Mr. Rowe. And since we're discussing compensation, Taylor second it. Would that be acceptable to everybody?
Mr. President, under what part of the ORC are you doing this?
ORC 121-22 for personnel and legal matters, but it specifically to discuss the appointment and the compensation of the law director, which is 121 GA or G1. Or if I have to, I'll look it up real quick.
All right, so, Tom, I think we're going to be disconnecting with you here and we'll reconnect with you when we get into executive.
Oh, wait a minute, before we voted, I made a mistake. And also on G3, which is, executive session to plan for bargaining session of employee contracts. So we need to add that to the motion. You guys want to remake the motion that way again?
I thought we weren't going to discuss the bargaining.
He just said he wanted Tom to start.
Oh, I apologize, sorry.
Yeah.
One track mind.
Yeah, I've got some information,
So just a matter of parliamentary order, there's a motion on the floor, it'll need to either be tabled or voted on before the updated motion.
Okay, go ahead and call the roll.
Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Ms. Flowers, Ms. Nguyen,
To go into executive session?
Yes.
But the current motion is just to discuss the city attorney.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to add that additional motion, you'll need to table that motion and then remove.
So, okay, well, we've already started calling the roll, so
So yes.
we just want this one, well, I think we want.
We
this
can
one-
go ahead and vote yes and put another motion on the floor to do it.
Okay.
Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Clement,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Sonic,
Yes.
Now, a motion to go in executive session ORC 12122 G3. An executive session to plan for bargaining session on employee contracts.
So moved.
Second.
All right. call
Do we
the roll.
need to state that we're inviting in the city manager as well? Via phone?
Yes, we should. The city manager and the law director and Taylor Sack. Of course, he don't need to be on,
No,
you have no use to be on bargaining, right?
no.
Okay. Lay Taylor out on that
We
and
can
we'll,
speak to budgeting and things like that. Where the city budget sits for next
well, I
year.
think
Talk
Tom
about
just wants to tell us what's going on.
I would like to have Taylor in so we could explain,
Oh, okay.
and everything, if you wouldn't mind.
Before we can vote on that, then let's add Taylor to the invitees. Is that good with everybody that made the motion and seconded? All right, call the roll.
Mr. Flowers,
Yes.
Ms. Nguyen,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Clement,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Sonic,
Yes.
Mr. Booth.
Yes.
All right, Tom, I'm gonna let you go here and I'm gonna reconnect with you once we get into executive.
Better note the time as well.
Thank you.
Yep,
Sorry,
thank
I'm
you.
looking
Yep.
for the time right now. Time is 7:53.
All right, motion to come out of executive session.
Second.
Ms. Nguyen,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Mr. Clement,
Yes.
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Sonic, yes, Mr. Booth,
Yes.
Mr. Flowers.
Yes.
Can I have just 1 second, because I wanna,
Please
Thank-
note the time.
yeah, the time, it's
I have these to 8:53.
8:53. I want to just say that my goal is to get everybody working together and forget past transgressions. And I was going to have our retired minister have a prayer and start and end the prayer with the Lord's Prayer, which is forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And I appreciate everybody's input. And I'm hoping that we can all come together and be a council of seven where everybody gets listened to and everybody participates and we listen to each other's ideas. And I wanna thank the people involved for giving me a chance to try to bring that about. And if I've done something to Greg, or I've done something to Justin, or I've done something to anybody in here, I sincerely apologize. And I'm gonna try to do my best to bring us all together where we're working as a team. And my goal in that is having a good lawyer that can keep everything legal to the maximum where we don't get in trouble and we, you know, we function as as a great team. And that everybody in town will love city council. And so I just wanted to make that apology to anybody that I've harmed or said anything against, and I'm gonna try to do my best to bring us all together.
Move to adjourn.
Second,
Mr. Taylor?
yes.
Mr. Clement?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Sonic?
Yes.
Mr. Booth?
Yes.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Dismiss.